Hey guys, Rexter here, and welcome back to another Fnaf Security Breach Ruin video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about one of the most missed secrets in Fnaf Security Breach Ruin. And this secret could actually change the entire lore of the game. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, grab your popcorn, grab a drink, and let's go ahead and dive in. So our journey starts here in the Phaser Blast. But how exactly do we get here? I think this detail is actually a lot more important than we have given it credit in the past. So if you remember, Cassie actually walks into what looks to be Glamrock Bonnie's dressing room. And as she gets in there, she sees a poster on the wall. That poster, of course, being from Glamrock Freddy. It says, "You and me forever, love Freddy," which obviously we knew Freddy and Bonnie had a very close relationship. They were best friends. But then Helpy comes up on the screen saying, "Good job. That vent connects directly to Phaser Blast." He also explains that this is the shortest, safest path to the Phaser Blast. If you prefer, there may be an elevator shaft you can climb down, which obviously, based off of Cassie's past experiences, she is not getting in any elevator shafts anytime soon. So she finally agrees to go into this vent, even though it doesn't really make sense because every time she goes into one of these things, she either gets jump scared or falls through them. But regardless, she puts on the mask and gets in the vent. Now this is where things take a very strange turn. You see, as Cassie is walking through the vent, it eventually turns into an augmented reality slide. And as she begins sliding, she sees all kinds of things and memories, including a Bonnie plushie, a Phaser Blast, some caution bots, and of course, the MXCS. Now while all of these details are important, there is actually one big one that you have probably missed in your initial playthrough. If you listen closely as you begin sliding through this vent, you will hear that the music from Princess Quest is actually playing in the background. Now, I can only think of my brother when it comes to somebody who recognized this music. However, he couldn't remember which game it came from. But the more I started thinking about it, the more I had to jump back into the game and figure this out for myself. You see, when you get to the end of the vent, you actually end up in a room with the Princess Quest machine. This is the same exact machine from Vani's lair, but the machine itself looks like it's decommissioned or completely blacked out. So how on earth did this happen? You see, in my original playthrough, I didn't even think about this. I just thought, oh, we fell through a vent and ended up in Vani's lair. And I was so captivated by the sword coming through the machine, seeing as we already had the Vani mask on, that I didn't think about anything else. But the more I think about it, I think we actually came out of the Princess Quest machine somehow. But how is this possible? Is there a connection between the real world and the Princess Quest machine? And if I could come out of it, then that means somebody can go into it. And what connection does it have with Glamrock Bonnie's dressing room? But more on that later. You see, the big secret that I wanted to point out here was the fact that Glitchtrap's shadow is actually behind us the whole time. Now, if you recall, at the end of Fnaf Security Breach, if you do believe that the Princess Quest ending is canon, we end up defeating Glitchtrap and releasing Vanessa from Glitchtrap's possession, allowing her to be set free and escape the pizzeria with Gregory and Glamrock Freddy's head. But you see, I believe a lot of us just assumed that this was the last time we would see Glitchtrap in Fnaf Security Breach, as we open up the doors and escape the Princess Quest. Because you see, my theory here is that we opened up the doors or unlocked the possession of Glitchtrap in the pizzeria. As you walk through those doors, you hear a scream of terror, which I had assumed was Glitchtrap himself, in pain and agony from dying. But what if he didn't die? And what if he's still inside of the Mega Pizzaplex? And thus, we go back to this shadow on the wall. You see, a lot of us probably missed this in our playthroughs because we came through this vent still wearing the Vani mask. And if you're anything like me, you just continue to walk forward, maybe noticing the sword coming out of the Princess Quest, but not much else. But if you actually turn around, still wearing the mask, you will see Glitchtrap's sprite still located on the wall here. And it is still glitching. But most importantly, if you actually happen to take off the Vani mask, you see something even more horrifying. At first, it looks like the room is just covered in shadow. However, if you shine your light at the wall next to the words Vani, you will see an imprint of Glitchtrap himself. Now, I have seen some Redditors calling for this to be Vani, but this is not possibly true. You can see this is the exact same formation of this Glitchtrap here on the screen right now. So what does this mean? Does this mean that Glitchtrap is somewhere in the Mega Pizzaplex? Because it almost looks like he was somehow burnt into the wall. But why would Steelwool put this in the game? And that is where my theory comes into play. You see, I believe that the Mimic didn't do all of this alone. And though we don't get a good glimpse of Glitchtrap in this game, he is still lurking somewhere in the shadows. But what does this mean for the future of FNAF Security Breach? Well, one thing is for certain. We are definitely going to need some answers in Help Wanted 2. But I do believe that the Mimic is actually working hand in hand with Glitchtrap. The next game will have a trio of enemies, including the Mimic, Glitchtrap, and of course the Blob. And now that we know that Glitchtrap is in the game, there's actually something even more important to the future of the FNAF Security Breach lore. As we know that Cassie is now connected to the digital world, and that can be further proven as in the beginning of the game when the mask is connected to Cassie's occipital lobe. Helpy reminds her that the transponder implant allows him to communicate wirelessly even when her mask is removed, meaning that Cassie from this point on, whether she likes it or not, is connected to the digital world. And of course, with Glitchtrap needing a new host to possess, now that Vanessa has been released from his grasp, what if, and of course this is just a theory, but what if Cassie is going to be the new host for Glitchtrap's possession? And Helpy could actually play some part in this as well. As you'll recall, in FNAF Security Breach Ruin, Helpy at certain points of the game looks like he is glitching out. You see, originally I thought these weird looking wires by Helpy's left eye were from the Mimic, but now with this new found secret with Glitchtrap possibly being in the game, I believe Helpy is actually being possessed by him right now. And what makes things even worse is that Helpy is now forever attached to Cassie. Now, of course, guys, this is just a theory. However, a lot of it does make sense. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video here. If you do have some more theories that you would like me to react to, please do me a huge favor. Go ahead and comment them down below. I love hearing your guys' theories, and more importantly, I love how respectful you guys are to each other's opinion. Speaking of opinions, let me know what you guys think this whole Glitchtrap shadow means for the future of Security Breach. Was it just a cool Easter egg that Steelwool decided to put into the game? Or do you think it actually will have some impact in the future of FNAF Security Breach? Regardless, guys, thank you again for watching. I appreciate all the love and support. If you've made it this far in the video, do me a big favor, hit that subscribe button, turn on those bell notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, peace out!